Hello, friends. I'm about to get into a lot of trouble, probably, for speaking what I'm about to tell you. So, I don't know if this creates a poop storm. It's the way it goes. But it's from the heart. I recently got a communication from the Society of American Magicians wanting to know if I wanted to put an ad in the convention program for 2012 out in Las Vegas. The convention program is evidently going to be dedicated to David Copperfield, with which the SAM hierarchy of the National Council has decided he is to be proclaimed the Magician of the Century. Um, it says here that no one has had a greater impact on magic in the last 100 years than David Copperfield. In one way or another, he has inspired each one of us. Couldn't disagree more. Um, no one has had a greater impact on magic in the last 100 years. Harry Houdini, excuse me, Doug Henning. If it wouldn't be for Doug Henning and the Magic Show, we probably wouldn't have enjoyed the second golden age of magic that started in the 70s. Marshall Brodeen, the genius behind designing many a magic kit for people such as, you know who, uh, Siegfried and Roy, everybody. His association with Catico Toy Company for many years had him creating dozens of magic sets, most of the props in which he made prototypes of. But forget that, forget the work that he did with that, and just the way he brought out TV magic cards and made people learn how to do magic tricks, and then the TV magic kits that came out. Mark Wilson. Mark Wilson's book, his TV shows over the years, his work at world fairs. This is a man that's had a tremendous impact on magic. It was said to me laughingly that the only reason that the SAM did this for David was that was the only way they could figure out to get him to show up at the convention. Well, we don't know that he'll show up at the convention, but convention goers are going to get a free ticket to go see his show, as well as Matt King. And Matt King is a wonderful act. David Copperfield, I haven't seen him in a long time. I question whether he will start 10 minutes late, as he seems to usually do. This is from what I've been told over the years, and I'm just reporting what I've heard. Um, all due respect to Mr. Copperfield, he's done some tremendous things for Magic. His Project Magic that I was a part of some years ago, and the appearances he has made and that sort of thing. Yeah, he's done a lot for Magic. There's no question about it. But Magician of the Century, I don't hardly think so. So my friends that are in the hierarchy of the SAM, sooner or later somebody's going to tell you to, oh, you better look what Kidwell did now. I still go by my slogan I always have, and that is death before dishonor. And my honor will not allow me to agree with you on this situation with David Copperfield as the magician of the century. A great magician. Um, his magic collection, or more or less his accumulation that he has out there in Las Vegas, is a tremendous thing. I hope one day that most of it sees the light of day, but that's another matter for another time. Um, this is primarily about the whole thing with the SAM. And my friends, Mr. President, all the officers, those of you who agreed to do this, I think you have done the memory of many great magicians a tremendous disservice. And I disagree with you completely. I respect you for your office that you hold, but this was not a wise thing to do. I really don't think. You want to recognize David Copperfield in some way? I think that's a great idea. I think that's wonderful. But before you start making these kind of claims about magician of the century, let's remember just the people that we've had in the last few decades, uh, the least of which not being Doug Henning, Mark Wilson, Marshall Brodeen, and I could probably name some more. But not a great move, guys. Politically motivated, perhaps. I don't know. I'm sure I'll run into some of you that made this decision, and I'm sure you'll have some harsh words for me. But I'm saying in an open forum what I think. This is an open letter to the Society of American Magicians National Council. These opinions are mine and mine alone. If you happen to agree with them, well, that's fine. If you don't agree with them, that's fine too. That's why we're all here to have our own opinions. So that's it. And if I offended you, I'm sorry. If I made you think, I'm glad. Good day.